Welcome back to Hot Copy, our second Hot Copy this morning. Let me share with you my interview with the man responsible for the golden standard in skincare. He has changed skincare worldwide. World-renowned skincare expert Dr. Zein Obagi was in Manila earlier this month to introduce a new line of products. He spoke to many doctors, essentially told everybody that the secret to looking younger is actually skin tight. Here's my interview with Dr. Obagi. Dr. Obagi, you are an icon in dermatology. You have revolutionized skincare. You've changed it completely.
It is important because I love skin. And to me, when you look at skin, when skin ages or exposed to the sun, and you see all varieties of products on the market that women apply on their faces, and you don't see any improvement, that really should bring the red flag up on top of the head of every woman. If you don't see improvement from any cream you're using, dump it.
What was the tipping point that made you discover this line of products? What did you notice that wasn't working with other creams that were out in the market?
You see, what happens is that the objective initially was not to make products. I'm a dermatologist. I treat skin diseases, spots on the skin, sun damage, age, wrinkles, sensitivity, and all that stuff. We are successful. So my original or the old product that I created were mainly used by dermatologists to treat medical condition. I invented the concept, what we call skin health science. The skin health science is the art of restoring the baby's skin. It's not just applying a cream on the surface that gives you good feeling for about 5 minutes, 1 hour, and then after that really does nothing. So current cosmetic skincare products addresses the skin as if skin is a wall. And the wall needs a coat of paint. But if the wall is crumbling, you really have to start by building the wall. It's never late. The cells in our skin stay alive until we die. But what happens, they go to sleep. They don't work well. And if you don't wake them up, anything you put on the surface that make you feel good temporarily actually push those cells to a deeper sleep.
Really?
And that's what wakens the skin. So what I was interested in, many women come to my clinic and we did tests, and I ask, if you ask a group of women, how many of you have dry skin or sensitive skin? You will see a lot of women raise hands. Ask the same question to men. Nobody will raise a hand. So that's the thing that awakened my thinking, is that there must be something wrong. And so I studied what's going on, and I found that we really have to be more scientific in addressing skin, not look at it from a perspective of how can I cover it with makeup, how cover the problem with makeup, how can I make a skin look artificially good. We want to make a skin really good. So that led me to create the scientific base, how to change the skincare industry and create the new philosophy, which we call it skin health restoration.
Now, in your discovery, what is it in your products that are not available in other products?
Okay, so what we use here, we use a product that really focus on working deep at the cellular level. Most other products work only on the surface. And the most important product is a proper concentration and formulation of vitamin A active, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory agent. Inflammation what creates sensitivity in the skin, and the most important also, repair the damaged DNA. Our DNA get damaged at early stage, so the cells don't function well. So by the time age 25, 30, you'll see the aging signs coming to the skin. None of the current product on the market use any of that. You may use a trace amount, and that absolutely are useless. Because the definition of skincare, if you look at the FDA definition, Skincare, cosmetic skincare, the product should do nothing, alter nothing, change nothing. So if it does that, why do you buy it? So what they offer, moisturization. That's all what they offer. With a little twist of magical molecule and trace amount that will do nothing. And so my system focus on the cells, delivering the right concentration of products and delivering the topical agent that will wake up the skin and restore the natural vitality from within.
Okay, all right. Now, what don't women know about their skin? What are the common mistakes that women commit?
Most important things, a woman doesn't know her skin type.
That's true.
That's very good. And she doesn't know what her skin needs.
That's true too.
Because every person have different needs. So there's thick skin, there's thin skin, there's oily skin, there's a dry skin, there's inflamed skin. So really a woman have to know her skin type. And then most women have what they do as the biggest mistake is that they walk into the department store under the influence of marketing, advertisement, one model showing, I use this cream, I bet you she never used it, maybe she used my system instead. And many people believe, like brainwashing, that if you don't use this cream, then you're gonna age, or you're gonna not look attractive or something. That's wrong. Every woman should know that she is beautiful, she is smart, do your homework. Don't spend your hard-earned money on junk that will not help you. Look for what your skin needs. So all what you need is if you go to a dermatologist or plastic surgeon who trained on the new invention, my system of skin health restoration, where there are thousands of them all over the world, including here in the Philippines. I just trained 280 dermatologists yesterday. All what it takes, one visit, know your skin type, you know your skin needs, and then we will offer you. Do you need a daily skin care? We give you that.
Okay. Now, is soap good for the skin?
Not any soap. Because more soap are alkali agent. They dry up the skin and they remove the natural acidity of the skin, the pH, and that's what creates irritation. There's a little trick, in my opinion. Many cosmetic company, they create a soap that make you feel dry. So you feel bad need to apply a moisturizer. And now, say, I dry your skin, buy this moisturizer, you'll feel good. No, you need to cleanse your skin based on what your skin type. If you have oily skin, you have to normalize it. If you have a dry skin, another cleanser to hydrate it.
Now, what do Asians have? I mean, clearly you have a global market, but women have different types of skin. In Asia, or specifically in the Philippines, you're here. What do Filipinas not know about how to take care of their skin? What are we?
Very good questions. You know, the majority of the population on Earth are Asian people with the Asian skin is dominant. Unfortunately, even dermatologists in Asia, even plastic surgeons in Asia don't know the difference or the special feature about Asian skin. So let me teach you about Asian skin. Asian skin tend to respond. They usually have good immune system.
Okay.
So if she gets an acne, then the acne come in a more aggressive form. If she gets a spot, the body fight, she will get worse spots on her face. If she gets sun damage, the damage become more dominant from the sun. So this immune response makes Asian skin prone to get more damage compared to other ethnic groups.
Really?
But it doesn't mean they have bad skin. No. And the dominant thing is that the barrier function or how skin protects itself from the surface, from the external elements, is weak. So we need to do two things. I need to strengthen Asian skin. I need to reduce this aggressive response to diseases by treating the diseases early and give them a program of skin care that enable them to keep a skin strong, resistant to all the elements in the most effective way.
Now, do you have a product to strengthen Asian skin?
Absolutely.
What is that product?
Okay, these consist of what we call the active vitamin A, retinol, and also we have all the anti-inflammatory agent, antioxidants.
Okay.
I build the barrier function. I'll make any sensitive skin, any Asian sensitive skin, within 3-4 weeks, strong. But you have to eliminate what make your skin also weaker.
Which is?
Which is the moisturizers.
No.
Yes. There is a high tendency. I was in South Korea, I was in Singapore, I'm now in Manila, I go to Hong Kong. Asian women have a higher tendency to put heavy makeup on her face and cover everything.
That's true.
Okay, she wants to apply moisturizer before the makeup because that allows the makeup to spread much nicer. And the makeup stay longer on the skin. Wrong. You should wake up the skin, clean the skin, wake up the skin, stimulate the skin, and then if you still feel it dry, you apply a moisturizer. Because the moisturizer is called, when you apply it on the skin, it's called a natural delivery of water to the skin. The natural delivery is from within. Look at the baby skin. They don't use any moisturizer, they don't anything. Look how wonderful it looks.
Now, people might be, I mean, I've done Obagi before, and the feedback I've gotten is clearly women become more beautiful, but it's a complex thing to use. There are a lot.
There's a lot.
It's difficult.
Yes. You're talking about most likely the medical program. The old Obagi was designed only for medical treatments, supervised by doctors.
Yes.
But ask me how old that product. Those are 25 years old formulation. When I formulated them 25 years ago, they were the golden standard at that time. But then, because the company that distribute my product and became the owner of the company, they really were after what I call it a quick profit. Dumping product on the internet, selling it in black market, and really not ready to reformulate, re-update. I left them.
Oh.
So, but they own my name as a trademark, Obagi.
Really?
So, if you see product name Obagi alone, it's not me.
Seriously?
That's it. Like a Mercedes. The guy who invented the Mercedes gone a long time ago. The name's still there. So, it's not me. What me now is Zein Obagi, the full name. Z-O is the Zein Obagi. I took the old formulation, I reformulated. I added all the things that we would like to add. Anti-inflammatory, DNA repair, activating, stimulating agent that we didn't know before that they existed. We added and we created what we call the 21st century skincare program that will be the most effective program for any woman to use at any age, including men. In the past, we focused on disease. Now, the major objective is prevention.
You mentioned men. I think you're the living example, if you don't mind. How young are you?
Oh, I am going to be actually, it would take me about another 30 years to be 100. I'm 70.
You are 70 years old, but you don't look it. I mean, you are the living example of like absolutely great skin for 70 years old.
And you should see my wife. She's 50, but she looks 25.
Really?
Yeah. See, we can eliminate.
So you use your products every day?
Absolutely. See, I told you, aging starts around the age 25, 30. We like it or not.
Yes.
So what happened at that time, cells goes to sleep. So skin doesn't make collagen.
Wait, so you don't have Botox?
No, I don't have anything.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Your wrinkles, you barely have crow's feet.
Because if you stimulate the skin to build collagen and elastin and all that stuff, you compensate what you lose.
And for a 70-year-old, I have to say that you don't even have deep laugh lines.
Okay. I laugh a lot, but my skin is strong.
You know, because women at some point are already addicted to Botox, fillers.
There's nothing wrong in doing sometimes certain things. So there's genetic factors, there is also different skin type, there is also different arrangement of the muscles. So we can balance all that. All what we do is balancing restoring what's missing.
Yes.
So if we can keep skin active, this is the big thing I'm telling you about prevention. You yourself, I put you on the ZO program now.
Yes, I want.
I'll tell you. I guarantee you, you will not age one iota even if you are 80 years old.
Really?
Yes, we can prevent aging.
I'm just curious. Can we show the camera? you have to show them your hands. You
What's
know,
about the hand? No.
Asians are major about hands. No, in Asia,
Yeah.
they notice the hands.
I know. Skin is skin.
Yes.
Skin
So
is skin.
look at your hands. There are no wrinkles,
No spots.
nothing, no spots, no creases. I mean,
Everybody can enjoy that.
all right, look at the hands. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll give you the continuation of my conversation with world-renowned skincare expert, Dr. Zein Obagi. Hot Copy will be right back. All right, welcome back to Hot Copy. Here's the continuation of our interview with Dr. Zein Obagi.
Forget Obagi.
Okay, Z-O.
See,
Do you-
Obagi
Yes.
is the trade name.
Yes.
I no longer represented or talk about it.
So it's Z-O.
It's like a son graduated and left the house. I have no control on him.
Okay, so do you put Z-O in your hands?
Absolutely. We have a programs to rejuvenate the hands, the neck, the chest, every part of the body. Skin is skin.
All right, another question. Products are being sold and there's SPF 90, SPF whatever. I mean, how much SPF does a person need?
You targeted something very important we have to target here. All the sunscreen, regardless of the SPF, from 1 to 100. First, you have to know, maybe the audience don't know. When you have higher SPF number, it indicates, or supposedly, that the sunscreen will protect you longer, not better. So the higher number, let's say 100, supposed to protect you all day long.
Okay.
Okay. But that created a false sensation of safety.
I see.
Because any SPF, regardless what it is, we have a strong feeling that within an hour or two, all the protection is gone.
Okay.
So you have no longer protection. So the new regulation now, avoid putting high SPF number. That will force people to apply sunscreen every hour or two.
Which is better?
Which is better if you can do it.
Yeah.
Because any SPF, in 1 hour, the sunscreen will be rubbed off, wiped out, sweated out, chemically altered, so you really have no protection. With all the hundreds and thousands of sunscreen on the market, skin cancer on the increase, sun damage on the increase, and absolutely aging has been accelerated by the sun without protection. So it's a disaster. So my approach in ZO is totally unique. We created the new concept of sun protection.
Okay.
3 elements. Element 1, which never been addressed before. Nobody addressed that. Make skin resistant to the sun.
Is that possible?
Absolutely. So we create natural melanin from aquatic plants, and we added into sunscreens. So now when you put the sunscreen, first we made your skin resistant to the sun. Second, you apply an umbrella of melanin that will cover your skin, give you a very nice light foundation tint, and that will stay hours on your face, will not wash off.
Oh.
And then you have the blockers. So within 2 hours, the blocker, the melanin, are protecting you. After 2 hours, when the blockers goes away or the sunscreen goes away, the melanin protects you, so the cells inside will not produce more melanin.
All right, on a practical level, what fruit is the best for the skin if I were going to eat a fruit?
Anything sour.
What?
Anything sour.
Really?
Absolutely.
Sour?
Avoid anything sweet.
Anything sweet?
Berries are wonderful.
Okay.
All the berries.
For the skin?
Absolutely. Green apple versus red apple. Go for the green. Orange juice versus grapefruit juice. Go for low sugar index.
Okay.
So these are important because sugar in any form, we are eating a lot of sugar. And that's a poison for the body and for the skin.
Oh my God. So champagne clearly is out of the question.
If it is sour, it's okay.
Okay. All right. This is very good advice. So you've talked about choose sour fruits. Okay. So sugar is bad.
Right.
There is no good sugar.
No.
At all.
At all.
Dark chocolate.
Okay. But if it is non-sweetened.
Wow.
Because it has antioxidant. So sweeten, neutralize the antioxidant.
Okay. Now what food ages the skin fast?
I would say fatty food. In general, fatty food will reduce or weaken the circulation to all organs of the body, including the skin. Sugar creates glycation, which also further weaken the circulation, blood supply, nutrient to the organs and the skin. So if we avoid those, and you have to drink a lot of water to flush out any of the toxin. I mean, I will tell you, if you want to avoid something, avoid artificial drinks.
Now, can you tighten skin without a facelift, without a lift, without RF?
Absolutely.
Just with your products?
You can tighten, you see, if it is early selection, yes, you can reverse it. But if you come late with skin a lot loose, then we have a non-surgical way of it. We call it the controlled depth blue peel. We can, within 8 days, 10 days, I can tighten any skin. Now, if there is loose muscle and skin, that means it's advanced, then maybe surgery is needed. But if I grab you before you get any of that, I can prevent you from having loose skin. I keep your skin tight. Now, if you tell me, can I reduce wrinkles, lines, make skin firmer, stronger, tighter with the cream? Yes, we can. And it's possible and it's doable.
Now, on a more personal note, I asked your ethnicity. You said your parents were from Syria.
Yeah.
You must be so proud of everything you've achieved.
I came to the United States with $27 in my pocket and my diploma. I did my pathology training, I did my dermatology training, I served in the United States Navy, and I went out, I opened my research centers, and I'm now so proud that I have thousands of plastic surgeons, dermatologists in the US, and more thousands outside, all believe in the philosophy and my passion. Make skin healthy indefinitely and keep it looking active, vital, like a baby skin.
How do you keep yourself this energetic and passionate?
Exercise, eat healthy, and have a very good sleep when you go to bed. Absolutely.
All right, okay, is there anything else that you'd want to conquer?
Yes, I would say if we can prevent skin cancer and be able to repair deformities from burns and accidents and scars, that will be something I will work hard on. Besides just making everybody look young and better, we have to look for a certain group of people who are really in bad need for a better treatment and approaches.
Dr. Obagi, last words. You have Filipino fans watching you. I mean, your name is synonymous to perfect, excellent skincare. And Filipinos know your brand.
I know.
Anything you want to say, Doc?
Absolutely. I'm going to tell them. In my office in Beverly Hills, I have a lot of Filipino patients, and you guys are wonderful people. And I think maybe originally in my past life I was a Filipino, because it's great. And I advise you all to take care of your skin early. Don't let damages advances. Check with a dermatologist who've been trained by me or studied my philosophy and apply it. And remember, if you are using any product like that's a bad mistake. We are seeing disasters now from hydroquinone usage without supervision and lack of sun protection. And I advise you to do what is important, and don't waste your money just thinking that you're going to do it on your own. Don't be a self-treating entity.
Thank you so much, Dr. Obagi. Thank you. My pleasure.
It was pleasure.